So today is July 28th, and I am heading into the winds. Really looking forward to it. I've heard great things about this section. It's time to see for myself. "17, 18 miles into the day. Found an awesome little swimming hole. DK is gonna go for it. Oh, I bet it's so cold. Fresh snow melt, huh? How is it?
It's quite warm and refreshing.
You look like a man who's lying.
Oh, the water's great.
Nice. Anyways, I've been meaning to update. I don't think I've ever had a plan work out so perfectly. I met DK. He's going by Hemlock now, which I refuse to call him. On the PCT, you might have seen him in a few of my PCT videos. I hiked with him in Oregon. And I met back up with him in Pagosa Springs. He had already hiked the basin. So we put together a plan where I would potentially be 4 or 5 days in front of him, and when he got to the basin, I'd be done with it, and he could flip up and beat me. And like I said, it just worked out absolutely perfectly. Last night in South Pass, as I was getting up to leave, he came walking down the road. So it's pretty cool to be with my buddy again from the PCT, and we're looking forward to going into the winds. So Hemlock and I ended up doing about 29 miles tonight. Here is camp. I just thought it was really pretty at Little Sandy Lake. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the last time I got into camp this early, around 7:30 or so. It was nice just to relax a bit by the lake. Got a little bit of fishing in, but not too much. First time experimenting with my little Amazon fishing pole. Pretty nice. We just started the Circ of the Towers alternate, and we're headed to the end of the lake tomorrow. So it's July 29th this morning. Up and moving on some beautiful terrain. Like I said, we camped just into the Circ of the Towers alternate last night, and this is something I've really been looking forward to. Well, this is pretty cool. So far, I'm impressed. Turn the camera up in just a second. Get a 360. I think we're just heading to that pass right there. The sun just came over the ridge. Those towers are super cool. And I should have taken this maybe 10 minutes ago. There's a huge just cliff back that way that looks a lot like Half Dome or El Capitan back in Yosemite. Pretty cool. So we made it to the top of the first pass of the day. And man, oh man, check it out. That is pretty epic. Wow. Okay, so this is officially insane. Beautiful. Everything. Huge cliffs, lakes, spires like that one, waterfalls, wildflowers, everything. Good gosh. Wow. So we're about 12 miles in on Circ of the Towers alternate, and I'm not making this up. We're heading up to Jackass Pass over that way. Directly into those jagged mountains I was looking at earlier. What was that noise?
There's an ass up here somewhere.
Pretty awesome. Came from that pass this morning. Pretty cool trail through these boulder fields. Heading up there. Made it to the top of Jackass Pass. Pretty unreal. I assume one of those Texas Pass, which is the next spot. Crazy. Wow. That's incredible. So we're about to start the climb up Texas Pass. Probably the biggest one of the day. But we just stopped and had a little lunch and actually had some trail magic in the middle of the winds, which is just crazy. Some horseback riders gave us all kinds of snacks and stuff that they said was extra, so that was fantastic. And it's just gorgeous down here. This is Lonesome Lake, and these towers are just beautiful. Pretty awesome. Heading up that way, I think. So this is like AT steep, but I will say the AT does not have these kind of views. Pretty amazing. To the top of the third pass of the day. Incredibly steep Texas Pass. Pretty cool. Looks like a pretty easy 4 or 5 miles back to the official CDT. So we're almost back to the CDT and off of the Circ. Today was some pretty outstanding hiking. Just astonishing. Those towers are really something. And try to make it a few more miles tonight, so we can see all the way back out into the desert there. Pretty cool. Came through all those jagged peaks.
Actually, matter of fact,
hit about 25 miles today.
that far one, kind of on the right, the tall one over there, I think is that first pass we went over, probably.
Maybe. Hey guys, I am up and moving this morning on July 30th. I've got some nice, easy, pretty flat terrain for about 8 or 9 miles. Really more than that. There's a small climb, but looks like about half of the day is gonna be mostly a cruise, which is nice. Yesterday was extremely rewarding, but tough. I think it was a little over 6,000 feet of elevation gain, but nothing we haven't done before. Just wanted to show this off. The winds are really something. It's just crazy that I just came out of the basin into this. And try and do about 25 or so today, and then taking the Knapsack Col alternate tomorrow. Made it to the top of Hat Pass this afternoon, around 16, 17 miles in for the day. A few ups and downs coming up, but should be headed through there. Looks beautiful.
Pretty sweet. Sometimes it doesn't suck. This is amazing. That may be the best view I've ever had on a thru hike, rivaling the Sierras and the North Cascades. So this is 25 miles in for the day. Beautiful lake. Thinking about either camping here or doing another mile or so up towards Lester Pass. There's 2 more lakes up there, so we'll just see. So, you know, just a pretty casual campsite tonight. No big deal. I get the head net on because the bugs are absolutely insane. But I figured I might as well show off the spot because it's pretty great. Possibly the best one I've ever stayed at. And I know I'm not really supposed to be. I think you're supposed to camp like 100 feet from water. I may be a little closer than 100 feet. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't see any signs telling us not to.
Pretty awesome. Morning guys, it is July 31st. Just coming up and over Lester Pass this morning. Checking out this awesome scenery.
all the way down into the desert down there. We're like 11,100 feet. These mountains are just insane. So the official CDT goes somewhere through here, I would imagine. I don't really know, somewhere in there. But we go on the Knapsack Col alternate through here, through these really jagged peaks. So it's gonna be really cool. The weather is not altogether promising, but we're gonna go for it. Almost to the Knapsack Col alternate junction. Just came over a little saddle here. Beautiful trail. I know I've said it probably 1,000 times, but the winds are really something. Totally live up to the hype.
Must be coming up on it pretty close now.
Wow. This is pretty insane. So here pretty soon, it's gonna get steep. Here's Hemlock. So we pretty much go around this giant granite wall, and then we take basically a 90-degree turn after this like nose right here. So Knapsack Col is gonna be back up in there. That's a glacier right there, and there's another glacier on this side. So pretty awesome. Looking back south the way we came, Titcomb Lakes, beautiful valley. Looking up this way, we think that's probably our pass, or our col. Looks pretty intense. Almost to the top here, another 300 feet or so. Not really much of a trail, we've been on snow and rock and just kind of making our way up this way. I think over this ridge and then the pass. This is pretty insane going up through here. Got eyes on the pass finally, and it does not really look too good. So it's a vertical cornice, but there's two lines in the rock here that look like we may could scramble. So we're gonna check it out. I definitely think the glacier route probably would have been easier and maybe faster, definitely faster, because we just kind of made our way over this, and the half rock, half snow is slow and dangerous. I post holed down by a rock
up to my waist, but either way, been coming up this way, just kind of hand over hand. I wanted to show how steep it is right here. Pretty crazy. And then we go through this little rock formation, and there's Hemlock. As you can see, kind of crazy. We're gonna squeeze through that little gap that he just covered. Right there. Right there. And this cornice, man. Pretty cool. Looking forward to the view on the other side. Pretty insane pass. Took a long time, and I think it's probably going to take just as long to get down right here.
I think we can go say it or shoe ski that thing down there.
Maybe a bunch of glaciers here and here. Pretty crazy. So we glissaded that snowfield maybe 100 feet down or so. Heading down, well, I forgot, these just giant boulders, navigating our way through these fields of loose rocks. And slow going. Heading that way. Through Rock Pass. About to drop down another 1,000 feet. This view over this way is crazy. It looks like the Grand Canyon. Total change of scenery. Pretty cool. Heading that way. So I think this is the first time I've ever seen water this color with my own eyes. Usually it's just in pictures, but it's pretty incredible. Good morning, guys. It is August 1st this morning. I'm headed for the Green Lake trailhead in about 7 more miles. I'm gonna try and hitch out to Pinedale. Just thought this was an epic view this morning. Pretty insane. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a helicopter flying around this morning and last night. I don't know what for. I hope nobody's seriously injured or anything, but anyways, like I said, headed into Pinedale today.